Hello Mouses! Today I want to go a little bit different. Instead of talking about the news and politics and things like that and getting everyone really depressed, I want to talk about something a bit weird. Things that you shouldn't find in your house that you find in your house. I want to start off with this interesting story about a block of flats that had a cupboard in it that was locked and no one knew what was in it. It's been locked for about 30 years. So the caretaker decided, no, enough's enough, it could be a body in there, we want to make sure what's in there. So he got an angle grinder and cut away the padlock on the door and found it's a storeroom full of food. It's full of food from post-decimalisation in the UK, but before the half-penny coins were taken out of circulation. So it's between 71 and 84. Now, anyone who's got a keen idea of modern history will remember that's pretty much the height of the Cold War, to the point where things started to cool off a bit. Couldn't you cool off in the Cold War? Would that make everything really, really bad, or would that be better? Someone was clearly very, very scared of the end of the world coming and not being able to get supplies, so they stocked a cupboard in an apartment block full of food, which is very nice for planning, but of course it wasn't needed. But this stuff was expensive back then, so someone spent a fair amount of money on something that was never used, and then left it. Why? Why would you do that? Some of this stuff's not going to last that long, and they've got washing powder in there. That's going to get solidified by moisture in the air. Now, let's make it a little bit even more odd. What we've got here is a standard flat, and in it we have a standard wall recessed bookshelf, which is very nice. It looks pretty good, pretty modern, until you move it and find that there's a staircase behind into a hidden area that's not actually there on the plans, and people don't know it's there. My goodness, a spiral staircase going down and down and down to a complete dead end. What's the point? What's at the bottom of that dead end? Have they bricked something up? Who knows? Because you don't go down there, you get scared by the crawl space halfway up, where someone appears to have been living in the house, and it weren't a family member. Someone is coming and going as they please, living in a crawl space inside a secret tunnel in someone's bedroom. But what I found was really interesting, apart from the freakiness of someone living inside your house and you didn't know, is the fact that this bedroom was well soundproofed. We all know what that's for, don't we? That's just amazing though. Someone's been coming and going in this house and no one's noticed. How do you not know someone is living in? Where have they been going to the loo? Are they living there and waiting for you to go out so they can go, oh thank you, finally I can go to the toilet? What's going on? I just don't get it. That's just weird. Really, really weird. Now I don't think we can top that for sheer creepiness value, but we can go a bit further in terms of, wow, this looks like it's going to be a low budget horror film kind of level. A guy moves into a flat, and it's a flat in this old 19th century building that's been converted to 30 flats. It's a small studio apartment, or at least it's supposed to be a small studio apartment, because no one told the person who's renting it that he's got access to an entire dungeon. Underneath a hatch in the floor, just by his bathroom, is a stone staircase, and it goes down into a set of catacombs essentially. There's space here, and there's space there, and a massive space over there, and rooms upon rooms that no one else seems to have access to. It all comes through his house. So all of a sudden, instead of a studio apartment, he's got an underground mansion. So I think that is perfect. Let's have a dungeon party. Let's have a lot of friends around. We'll play hide and seek, and I won't tell them about the hatch. I'll just go down there while someone's counting, and we'll all hide until they're completely freaked out that we just disappeared, then burst out and scare them to death. Or at least that might do that, until I thought, oh, actually, I would potentially be liable for scaring them to death. So perhaps not. But you know, drunk people are going to go down there and get lost. So good luck for your church parties. Hey, there's another party you could have. This is a set of rooms that just keeps on giving. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to share for you today. It's a bit weird, it's a bit funny. I think it's a bit better than all the doom and gloom we've been having on the show lately. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you did like this, and if you did, remember to click the like button and share it with your friends so that they can see what's weird in houses these days. And do subscribe for future videos, because there will be more in the future. But until next time, I've been Kirk-Robinson, and you've been watching the Knob Mouse Show, and I'll see you next time.